Come on! Fuck. Going 240 volts. Clear! Fuck. 260 volts. Clear! 280 volts. Clear! Mike. What happened? What did you see? Beauty. Heaven. We gotta tell the world. Good evening, and I'm your host, Tim Avery. In our top story, news heard around the world that there is life after death. It has been 3 weeks since renowned scientist Marcus James and his team of colleagues found that when you die, you go to a place of infinite bliss. Marcus and his team were studying the effects of the brain while in the death process and by mistake stumbled upon the discovery. Through a controlled study, they brought back 100 volunteers and they all came back with the same answer. In related news, since the discovery, people have been joining in mass suicides. I just want to say thank you, all of Channel 8 News, for giving me the best job I can ever have. And to my wife and my son, I love you. Oh my God! Hi, Father. Thank you for taking this time with me. I need to ask you, is there anything that the church can do at this phase? We already lost 1/3 of our American population. I'm sorry, Mr. Presidente, but there's nothing to be done. And why would you want to? Everybody will be joining the kingdom of heaven. And of course, people will want to ascend as quickly as possible. You know, these are the end of times, but instead of the disaster that so many have predicted, it is a glorious reunion with God. But think about what this means for anyone who chooses to stay, though. We got people blowing up planes and malls and being honored as heroes. Just yesterday, my Secretary of State murdered his entire family and then killed himself. It's a madhouse. People are not convinced and they should be taken against their will. And what does any of that matter? Why would they want to stay? They should welcome God's forgiveness despite their stubbornness. In fact, everyone should be taking such steps that you're trying to take the unfaithful to heaven with them. The only reason that I and the rest of the church have remained on earth is to shepherd the remaining non-believers into the kingdom. We're even receiving mass converts from the Middle East and China, pledging their faith just before killing themselves. What if the scientists are wrong, though? What if there's something off about their results? Ugh, Mr. President, for centuries, the church has endured the scorn of the scientific community. We have repeatedly tried to tell people to have faith in God and that God will take care of them in the afterlife. And recently has gone worse and worse. More and more miracles have been disproven by your scientific community. More and more of the biblical story has been disproven by your archaeologists and your historians. And now that we have science on our side, you're asking me if I am sure? Now that we have multiple people brought back from the dead, and they are able to describe their experiences in heaven, now that we be able to communicate with the other side, now you ask me to doubt science? No, sir, I will continue my work on this earth, and I hope that I am the last to go. I will not help you keep your citizens tethered to this mortal plane. You really did it. You nailed it this time.
I'm pretty proud of this plan as well.